Greetings, this is Manifest Goddess 9999 here to give my beautiful souls their full moon and Libra reading. Excuse my voice, I've been a little under the weather, but I am feeling so much better today. So I was like, let me go ahead and do this reading for my people. I show appreciation and gratitude for everyone who gravitates towards my page for assistance. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Old people, new subscribers, thank you. I really appreciate you. Already I'm picking up an energy of, again, some people, I said this in a card of the day video the other day. Some of you people really need to communicate your feelings. It is time to get rid of people that are no longer serving you, getting rid of situations and not caring about the outcome. You know, of course, convey your messages in a loving, compassionate way. But if they still mad over that, then it's a wrap. I'm doing full moon specials. Ooh, like I said, my voice show, my bad. I'm doing full moon specials ending on the 24th. So if you want to check that out, everything is in the description box below. How to get in touch with me, how to book a personal reading, a more in-depth reading, or an extended reading of this. Just depends on what you want. Everything is in the description box. All right, let's get started real quick. And I've already cleansed your space. Okay, so the last one wants to come out. I feel like it's 3 from this deck. All right. So at the bottom, your commitment is being tested. So yeah, a lot of you are getting pretty much, I feel like a lot of you have been doing your shadow work, but at the same time, you're still getting people and situations coming up in your life that's really just kind of like, okay, I asked for this. I put out that I want this type of relationship or this type of security or this type of, you know, abundance. Why is it not coming to me? So I do feel like your commitment is being tested. You put out to the universe exactly what it is that you want, but it's pretty much like, okay, let me see if you're really ready for this, to step into this new abundance, into this new cycle of your life. Because I know a lot of you have been going through hell and back with just, again, releasing old trauma, dealing with people, having to let people go that have a really sentimental value in your reality. But you gotta let them go. They're not serving you. It's 222 when I said that. So yes, I know I say this a lot, but I feel like a lot of y'all are being so stubborn and you just don't want to let it go. But it is a lot that also is what I'm picking up. You have done the work and you're pretty much just like, so if you're wondering like why, okay, like why am I still getting these type of situations coming to me? Just to make sure if you really want to go through with it. A new romantic cycle begins. Look at this, new moon in Libra. So even though we're having a full moon, this new moon, then once you start releasing those people, again, letting the universe test you and realizing, oh, this is just a test. This is not really my person, because they could be coming to you with ringing all the bells and whistles, but it's a few things that aren't necessarily lining up with your morals, your ethics, your values. You're just not aligned with this person, regardless of how nice and kind they are. Or if some of y'all could have gotten a complete asshole. But I feel like you're getting people to come into you that's like, oh, you're so sweet. But you being a sweet empath, a sweet person, you don't want to hurt their feelings. And really, if a person is secure within themselves, nothing you can say to them will hurt their feelings. Or just not in the way that most people take it when you try to be real with them. But know that these people that have been coming to you romantically, is it what you want, baby? Because if it's not, what we doing? Let's not waste each other's time. Let me not waste yours, and let me definitely not waste my time. Because again, you got a new romantic cycle beginning. So, and a lot of this, I feel like this is a self-love. This is time for you to really love yourself. Pour all of that love into your own cup, into yourself, so that you can attract the right partner that's you're more aligned with. That's what I'm picking up with that new moon in Libra. Libra, full moons, of course, are all about any moon manifestation, but full moons are about throwing away things that no longer that you need. And also, I'm picking up a lot of you could have, like me, having throat problems. Again, you needed to communicate, exercise that throat chakra. So you could be having a lot of throat issues, could have caught a little small cold, or it's just a little tingliness in your throat. But that's your body telling you like it's time to express yourself, express your feelings, and not worry about the outcome. Also, this this full moon energy is really upgrading your DNA, is upgrading your body. So it's bringing in so much new energy and getting rid of the old. It could be a lot for your body to handle, and you could be, again, just pushing out a lot of toxins at once, and it could cause sickness or throat irritation. So that's what I pick up right now is that if you're having these throat issues, you're getting sleepiness, tiredness, fatigue, rashes, those are ascension. Pretty much your soul is upgrading itself, and this new energy coming in. So because it's literally pushing and forcing you to get rid of the old. Do a yard sale. A lot of you need to get rid of a lot of junk that's just sitting in your house, people included. Clean up. Just do a whole refreshing of things is what I'm picking up with this full moon in Libra. That is really time to get yourself together, get your shit together, so that again you can attract in all areas what it is that you want. But of course you got to put in the effort. You just try to manifest and ain't nothing coming. You're really not manifesting. You're really just like, oh, I wish, like kind of. And do not take this offensive, but kind of like prayer. People like to pray, but at the same time, they're not putting any effort behind it. If you're going to do it, at least put forth the effort. You feel me? But with manifesting is it's the same thing, but it's not, you're not relying that power or the manifestation from someone else, from another entity. Prayer, you're hoping that God does everything when you have to do the work yourself, and it doesn't have to be hard work. I am a firm believer in not working hard. If I can work smarter, why work harder? You feel me? So with the whole manifestation thing, just make sure that you put in that effort, that momentum, that energy behind it, so that it does come to fruition. And love too. Be manifesting love. A lot of y'all ready for this, but whatever, I feel like a lot of y'all getting a lot of offers, but again, it's just that commitment. Like, are you really committed to getting someone who you're meant to be with, someone that will bring you success and fulfillment? Or do you want to keep settling for these people that keep coming to you, saying all the right things, but how are they up here really? How are they in here really? Because insides matter too, not just the outside. And a lot of people like to take care of their outside more than their inside. So, just make sure this is the right person. My bad, y'all. Make sure that that this is a test. Let me rephrase that. Not this is the right person, but make sure that you realize, you're aware that you're getting tested. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. So we just had a pink moon, and but this, of course, this blue moon card came out. And blue is all about, having to do with emotions. Just the moon, period, is emotional. So I feel like a lot of you really have been delving into your own emotions. You've been experiencing so many different emotions all at once. And again, it could be overwhelming for you. But know that this is all coming to an end. Everyone's at a different stage with this cycle. Some people are a little further along. Some people are in the middle. Some people just starting. So it just depends. Take what resonates, throw away what does not. But know that you can create miracles. Jesus ain't the only one that can create miracles. God gave you that same ability because, again, you're created in his image, correct? And I don't necessarily believe God is a gender per se. I'm not for sure, so I just put it out there. But that powerful source energy, they gave you, that energy was given to you as well. That energy is inside of you as well. So use it. You don't have to necessarily, and I'm not saying that God is forgetting about. No, it's just like, hey, you got this energy too. You can use it. You can create and manifest your own reality as well. But you got to believe in yourself. You have to have faith in yourself to know that you can do the same things that was being talked about in all these religions. And that's why they don't want you to know, because once you figure that out, and it's like, oh, I really can create my reality. I really can manifest. I really can create miracles and assist people. So just think about that. I ain't going to get into it too much. But believe in the impossible. Believe in miracles because they do exist and you can create them. You are the creator of your reality. You are the manifestation of source itself in physical form. So know that you have that power inside of you and that you can have a better outcome. But it's all up to you. It's in what it is that, if you're open to that idea, that universe will always respond like, yes, they're open, they're ready. All right, time to take action. New moon in Aries. So we got 2 new moons, and then that blue moon. So really, also what I get from this is time to take action with your emotions. Stop taking things so personal. If people are taking things personal with you, cut their asses off because they have not healed from their trauma. You can, of course, talk to them to see where they are mentally, emotionally. But you know, your intuition picks up, is this person really worth my time? Do they really want to heal or for someone, are they really needing assistance in their healing? And most people, they just want to talk. They just want to be the victim. They take everything personal. Get rid of that person or those people, because they drain it. They're very draining, and I feel it now. Like, it's just a draining energy from whoever it is that's dealing with a person like that. I can feel it. Get rid of them. It's time to take action. Believe in miracles. Know that you will find your soul tribe and your divine feminine or masculine, and you're gonna be happy about it. All right. I'm sorry. Defenselessness. Right past wrongs uprooted. And I've never seen this one. So some of y'all need to apologize, or some of y'all could be waiting from an apology from someone else. And really, people know what they're doing. They're especially if you're an adult, you know what you're doing. People know what you're doing. So if people haven't come back to apologize to you, I feel like some of y'all got wronged recently. Or just, again, it's purging out the people who you don't need. And you could be waiting on an apology. It's either they're going to be man or woman enough and not be a coward to come and be like, hey, I apologize for hurting you. I wasn't in the right space to treat you right. I feel like a lot of y'all are waiting to hear that, and some of y'all just going to have to give up on that, because some people, again, everyone's at a different phase in their life. Some people don't care. Some people, I feel a whole bunch of guilt and shame for people, for the ones who haven't. I'm picking that up now, for the ones who haven't done that. And it's there, but again, is the person going to be an adult and come out and say it? Some of you need to apologize to your significant other or other people as well, because the way your trauma you've been getting triggered, and your trauma is affecting them. So some of y'all really need to look into that. Some of y'all need to forgive yourselves. I don't like to say sorry, because sorry has another meaning, as in like, oh, you sorry, just no good. I like to say apologize, because I feel like that's a way more, personal. You actually want to reconcile things, and you mean it. Because again, this English language, unfortunately, got so many words that sound the same. It's like, yeah, you are sorry because of the way you handled it too. So it can make you feel like that, but of course, everyone doesn't recognize the wording either and the meaning. But if they're gonna apologize, they're gonna come out and do it. So, but don't wait on it. If it's either they're gonna do it or they're not. My bad, now on this song extra loud. It's my song though, man. It's too loud. And my voice, already. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Stop waiting for that apology. Loosen your grip on that past person. If they were going to do what they were going to do, they would be doing it. Pour that love into yourself, like I said earlier. Again, this romantic cycle is about loving yourself. Some of y'all do have love coming in, but this is definitely about loving yourself so that you can attract that love that that's coming in. Some of y'all dealing with some addictions, coping mechanisms, because either, again, that I'm sorry came out. So either you've wronged someone or someone has wronged you. And I feel like a lot of y'all, there's a lot of personal guilt, either even if you were regardless of who it is, because you fell for the same mistakes over and over again. But it's okay. That's part of learning and healing. You might make the same mistake as long as you learn from it and you don't keep making it. I feel like this is a mistake that you feel like you should have knew better. You knew better, or some of y'all did know better, but again, you were trying to give the other person or the situation the benefit of the doubt. And it turned out sourly. So that's what I'm picking up with that. And y'all get delving into whatever it is that's your guilty pleasure. And it's really like, I don't like to say guilty pleasure either, because it's like, you shouldn't be doing it. And it shouldn't please you this much if you feel any type of negativity afterwards or towards it while you're doing it. So let go of those addictions. If you're addicted to sex, you're addicted to attention, you're addicted to self-centered attitude. And if you're addicted to drugs, smoking, drinking, whatever it is, binge watching TV, whatever it is, you gotta let that shit go, because it's holding back your evolution, it's holding back your abundance, it's also putting so much stress and toxins in your body. So, depending on, your diet, depending on it's stress releases chemicals just like happiness does. And you can definitely get addicted to negativity, to stress, the negative chemicals that are released. It's in Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural, but he talks about the different chemicals that get released depending on what attitude you're feeling. And you can get, just like people are addicted to happiness, like me, you can also be addicted to sourness. Like a lot of people, you probably know. So, you know, let that source energy in. It's saying let God in. Let that source energy in. Let it fill you. Let it warm you. Let it bring your light out. Let it really, you know, just make you happy. It's time for y'all to be happy. It's time for y'all to stop worrying about what other people doing, because they don't have your best interests at heart. If they do, you would know it, and you would want them around all the time. You know when somebody's right for you. You pick up on it. You just choose to give them the benefit of the doubt because you don't want to hurt their feelings. And I get you. I do the same thing, but it is time to let people go. It is time to let that old job go, that situation, whatever it is, it's time to let it go. Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So what I pick up with this card is you're enjoying the human experience instead of being mad. Like I picked up somebody the other day. I do Uber on the side or whatever, and I picked up somebody the other day and they just had the most negative attitude, and I tried to talk to him and he was just not here. And then after a while I was just like, yeah, it's pointless because you're so far stuck. And he was talking about how he felt he didn't feel like he belonged here on Earth. I get that. A lot of y'all are star seeds and from other places, which is why I chose to do the star seed reading of the starseed cards, because I feel like a lot of people who do catch my videos, you know it's something different about you. You know you got that feeling like I'm not supposed to be here, and it could be making y'all feel very uncomfortable, especially with this energy coming in, purging and pushing you, forcing you really to let go of that negativity, whether it's within self and other people and old traumas. But don't let it consume you to the point where you're unhappy, you're miserable, there's no hope. I don't like, okay, not hope. There you don't have any faith in yourself, or you don't have any faith in your outcome. You don't feel like that God has forgotten you, or the universe has, just said forget you. A lot of y'all could be feeling like that, and this is just not the time. Like, whatever has happened in the past, can you fix it? Is it really do you really need to stress over it? Did it bring up any triggers? And did it cause any type of ailments after it brought up triggers? You can absorb criticism, just like you can absorb other energies and vibrations. You can absorb criticism. So some of y'all could have gotten some criticism recently, and as positive as you normally are, you kind of took it to heart, and it could be a form of abandonment and rejection. That's really the underlying cause. But again, don't take what people say personal. Everybody is at their own level, so you can't, and it's easier said than done. I do get that. Practice makes perfect. You have to practice not taking things personal. Or what, and you best believe you ask for it, like, I don't want to take stuff personal no more. Or I want to only have people who, it's better to say, taking things personal in my reality is something that doesn't exist anymore. As opposed to saying I don't want to, because as soon as you say that, the universe here, you're like, oh, you want more of this. It doesn't differentiate. It just realizes, oh, this is a creator, and whatever thoughts or words are coming out of the creator's mouth, I'm going to give it to them. It's very simple. That's literally how it works. However, if you're unaware of that and you're constantly saying, I don't this, I don't that, well, the universe is going to give it to you anyway, baby. So it's best to kind of learn which way to manifest your reality instead of saying things that you don't want, because you attract what you don't want just like you attract what you do want. But what I get from that is to, you're a starseed, but until you get a ship or learn how to astral travel and move through dimensions, you're stuck here. So you might as well just, make the best of it. Be happy. Wake up happy. Feel refreshed. Don't feel like as soon as you wake up, all the stress and thoughts just come on you. And then it sets your day. And who wants to be around people like that, where everything is just a complaint, misery, mad, sad, personal? It's draining, baby. You don't need that type of energy around you or within you. So that's what I'm getting with Earth. Don't take it too personal. You're in the school of learning. This is, a learning experience for you. Remember, say, I apologize to myself for what I was unaware of or for the mistakes that I made, but I'm going to be better next day. I'm going to do it right the next time. It is what it is. I didn't know. Or I did know, but I thought this situation would be different. It be like that sometimes. So don't be so hard on yourself. Cracks open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Damn. So yeah, some of y'all is going through this Libra full moon. For real, sorry, apologizing, loosening your grip, not feeling, grounded, centered. Some of y'all feeling a little too grounded is what I'm picking up, which you got to have that balance. You can't be too grounded, so ingrained into earth that, again, is causing your mood and your attitude to be really sucky. And some of y'all to hit rock bottom. I mean, it happens. I get it. I don't think I've ever hit rock bottom, but I've almost gotten there. And it was like, Agent, no, you can't hit rock bottom. You have to get to a place to where, for one, this is right when I start waking up, when I start having my awakening. And and it was just like, you're at this spot again where you lost everything. What are you going to do different this time? You got to do something different. And I just really had the epiphany. Like, I started having dreams, looking stuff up. And I'm like, you know what? I am a creator. I'm a manifester. This is what I do. This is what I did in past lives. I'm a master manifester. And you got to talk to yourself like that. Because if you allow this earth, it's a hard school. It's an advanced school of the hard knocks. It is hard. I will say that. But as long as you realize that you're being tested for your commitment of having your soul evolution, then it's like, okay, this is a test, or this is actually the universe gifted me something. But I feel a lot of y'all are a lot of things, negative things have been happening to you, and it hasn't turned out in your favor. But all you gotta do is change your perception. Change your perception to see, what can I do it different this way? Do I need to seek out people for assistance? Do I need to talk to someone? Do I just, you know what to do. And if your intuition should be telling you, and if not, that's when you seek out assistance. You ask someone. But I feel like a lot of y'all also, some of the ones who are doing well, you're being cracked open, and it's like this new abundance, this light is starting to come out. A lot of y'all, the light is coming out, is what I'm really picking up. The light is shining right through you, and you just feel so happy and at peace. A lot of y'all are realizing, like, I am a starseed, but I'm actually happy here now. I've figured out the alchemy of this earth, and now I can actually manipulate it to how I want it to be, so that I can benefit self and others. So that's what I pick up, and it's time to take action on that. You know that you're special. You know that you got a mission here. And everything you've been through recently is giving you the yes, to be like, yes, I'm on the right path. This is what I need to do. And now everyone's really seeing your beauty. They are focusing on you. You're attracting all of these just beautiful situations and abundance to you because you decided to go on the right path. And I ain't gonna say the right path. Let me rephrase. You decided to go on the path that was chosen for you. Not everyone is chosen, because a lot of people are going to not like what you're doing. They're just going to be so, addicted to whatever it is that they were brought up on, whatever their parents are doing, grandparents, whatever the case, they're regurgitating that, as opposed to taking matters into their own hands and really questioning their reality. And a lot of people, they ain't gonna like what you're doing, but it's okay. They weren't chosen. That's all that is. I feel like a lot are chosen, but a lot tend to not pay attention to the call because of that fear. There's that underlying fear that's like, well, if I do this, my parents are going to be upset. And that's what I definitely pick up too. You're so worried about, some of y'all are so worried about what other people are going to think of you instead of doing your own thing. You don't want to disappoint them. You don't want them to look at you crazy. Hey, these are just your parents, family, friends. This is just for this lifetime, honey. All it is to get you to see, for you to go on the path of awakening of spirituality. And I guarantee you, everybody I know spiritual, just about, who's done their shadow work, they're the happiest they've ever been. The happiest. So saying that spirituality and things like this is evil, it's ridiculous. It's like, is it really evil, or do y'all just not want me to find my path of happiness? Y'all don't want me to know who I am. And I definitely feel like a lot of y'all starting to discover that you really are something special. So again, this path was chosen for you. Don't deny it, because you got a beautiful array of abundance that's just waiting for you, but you can't have that fear. You have to let go of what other people are saying and how they're going to think about you. Otherwise, you're going to keep getting the same thing that you've been getting. And let's be honest, are you really happy with that? I'll answer for you. Hell no, you're not. So it would behoove you, if you're getting called, if you feel chosen, or you feel like you have a mission, a duty, something special, to just follow it. Be in flow with the universe. Let go of that loosen that grip of that old reality that you was trying to hold on to, and delve into this new reality and see just how abundant and amazing it really is. And you're gonna be like, damn, I've been waiting all this time for this. Like, I should have been did this. And that's how I feel when I had it. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have had one in my teens, and so I can know that life can be so much easier than what has been presented in front of you. They make it seem like you have to work and do so much stuff and be so hard on yourself, when really you can create things like that, but you have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith that you know that your angels, your spirit guides, that God, source, that the universe, that these otherworldly beings that are waiting for you to elevate are going to be there to assist you when you need it. And it's there. But you got to let go of that old reality that was forced upon you. The reality was forced upon you. Let me repeat that. It's not, you know, and then once you realize like, oh, I am running on a program, then you start to be like, I've been lied to all this time. I knew it was something special about me. Let me go and find this spiritual journey. So I feel like that's what a lot of y'all going through right now or whatever. But some of y'all just, you know, being a little stubborn, don't want to let that grip go because you have been through a lot of trauma. But it's up to you. Do you want that to be your story and you be the victim, or do you want to overcome that and inspire other people to be cracked open and to shine their light? You've been cracked open to a point where so much pressure, like a diamond. Do diamonds, do they form under no pressure? They form under pressure. They have to be cracked into from the coal or whatever that pressure has to be on there, and then eventually, bam, a beautiful diamond comes out of the outcome. So again, you're not going through these hard times, through these turbulent times for no reason. This is all for a better outcome, but you have to have faith. If you don't, it's just, you're gonna keep getting the same negative shit you've been getting. So Rose, this is what you need to focus on. Plants and herbs, beauty, perfection, goddess. Let's see, we got solar plexus energy. No, sacral chakra energy. This is full moon energy? Yeah, full moon energy. And I believe that's the heart chakra. So definitely really work on your heart chakra. I feel like a lot of y'all's heart have been broken by somebody, some situation that just did not turn out in your favor. And you have been like, F all of this. Like, I'm tired. I'm ready to get the F off this planet. This is too much for me. If you want to wheel yourself off this planet, love, you're more than welcome to do so. Depends on what you want. Or do you want to overcome and really be like, yes, I am strong. I made it. I feel like a lot of y'all do have that strength. That what's the strength card? You that on the strength card, normally they have an infinity sign. So know that you are an infinite being. Know that that infinity energy is in you. You can keep going. You can keep doing this. But you gotta have faith in yourself. Beauty, perfection, goddess. You are already perfect. You're already a goddess. Really, or a god. Really tap into that that goddess and God energy. And again, of course, I'm not saying that you're more powerful than God. You're up there. I'm not saying that, because some people do tend to take that as that, oh, you're not them. Look, God gave me the source energy that came from him and is in me, and I know I'm a creator and a manifester because I have witnessed it several times, and this is how I live my life. So know that once you delve into that energy, know that it will be amplified. Because again, a lot of y'all being cracked open to the point where it's either you gonna choose to stay in this negative reality or you gonna choose this positive reality. Which one you want to do? But remember your beauty. You're a beautiful person inside and out, and that's why so many people are attracted to you. And unfortunately, it's a lot of negative people who are attracted to you and who drain you and use you because they see the beauty inside of you. They see the goddess and the God inside of you. They know that you're different. And they want a piece of that, but they don't want to put in any work. They don't want to put in no work. Get rid of them. If they don't align with your morals, get rid of them. And again, know that you are already perfect. If they don't like how you are, and you know that you're a good person, and you know if you're a good person, people always want to be around you. You're the life of the party. People are just so attracted to you. And another way to know that you're a starseed is when, or you're a light worker, you're an empath, you tend to look very young, beautiful, soft skin. Again, people just love to be around you. You exude light, even though not everyone can see that, or your aura or your light. People are just gravitated towards you and constantly staring at you. That's what that is. You're a chosen one. And again, not everybody's chosen, so leave them people behind who's not. If they're not, that just is what it is. There's nothing you can do about that. That's their life. But know that that energy is already within you. You just have to step into it. Amethyst Crystal. So amethyst is all about the third eye chakra. So you really need to work on your throat chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral. Sacral has to do with sexuality. So your sacral chakra, a lot of you could be out here giving yourself to people who you thought was going to love you correctly, or who you thought, you know, was going to do right by you, and it didn't turn out like that. So that's why I feel like you need to loosen your grip, let their energy go. And the way you can do that is think of them, of all the great memories that you did have with that person, put it in a little bubble and just watch the bubble travel off. And that's how you, one way to release people's energy from you and your psyche. And I feel like a lot of y'all really need to do that and take some Epsom salt, some Dead Sea salt, Himalayan salt, whatever kind of salt. Well, not iodized salt, that shit's poison, but natural salts. Take baths like that. Even if you can't, put your feet in it and feel it in there, and just picture yourself releasing all the negative emotions, all the negative experiences you have. Water will soak it up, and this salt will pull the toxins out, and then you watch it go right down the drain. And when you do that, you're picturing all of your stress and problems and misfortunes go right down the drain, and it no longer is residing in your body, because you hold on to that energy when people have wronged you, just like you hold on to the memories and energy when people do right by you. So I feel like a lot of you really need to loosen that grip of that person that wasn't for you. It could have felt like a soulmate connection, and I do feel that it was a soulmate or twin flame connection, but they wasn't ready, and it's okay. Some people are not ready for you, and it just is what it is. There's nothing you can do about that, but wish them well and move on. Amethyst. So insight, calmness, intuition. So yeah, definitely Gemini energy, Aquarius energy. Some of these little signs, I don't be knowing what they mean. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But like I said, that amethyst is all about the third eye. You can use that, put that under your pillow. You can just meditate with it in your hand, wear it for protection, and to build up your psychic abilities to really get your third eye working. But what I pick up is this is that, again, a lot of you realize you're a chosen one, that you're a light worker, empath, starseed, and you're getting to the point where, again, you got to do stuff different, because now you're getting all of these psychic abilities. Your intuition has been heightened, and it's getting stronger every day, especially every moon cycle we have. Oh, best believe that new energy is coming in, because it's time. It's time for change. It's time for something different. And the only people who can change that are the ones who are chosen on this path to do whatever it is your God-given talent. That's how you're going to create change. That's how you're going to bring in this new beautiful energy that everybody wants. We're tired of being in turmoil and having to, see hunger, world hunger, starvation, people just being poor, just nasty ass attitude, people with nasty hate and attitudes, and wars that aren't even for us. We don't even create them wars. Y'all know who doing them wars out there. It ain't us. So I know y'all tired of that. Y'all tired of that energy. We need a new energy. It needs to be recycled, because we know energy never gets destroyed. It only gets transmuted. So I feel like a lot of y'all are realizing, like, you know what? If we don't come together and do something about this, shit's not going to change. But right now you're working on a personal level. So just, realize that being calm is the way to go. Calm is another form of your superpower as well. And really pay attention to your insight. You have a heightened insight for a reason. It's just not there for shits and giggles. You got that insight and strong intuition, because that is your way of making sure that you're straight and sane, making sure that you're not falling into the depths of negativity and the negative thinking. And there was 4 threes when I said that. Let go of that, loosen that grip on negative thinking, loosen that grip on not being open to you having psychic abilities. They ain't put it in the movies for nothing, honey. You got psychic abilities for protection. And the period that we're stepping into, you gonna want psychic abilities. I'm gonna just leave it right there. I'm not gonna say too much on that. I'm picking up something that's coming in the next few years. You're gonna want those psychic abilities to assist you, because the way that they raise us here to be completely, I know unvigilant is not a word, but people don't be aware. They don't be paying attention. They don't pay attention to their surroundings, and it's just caused them a lot of turmoil in your life. But if you can meditate ground, eat the right foods, really focus on heightening that intuition, I guarantee you, you will miss a lot of BS and drama. So that's what I'm getting with that. Use that third eye. Use your intuition. It's your sixth sense, and I really feel like it's your first sense. Excuse me, because you can pick up people's vibes and energies real quick before they even start talking. Use that intuition so you can start running into jackasses. Okay, people? Okay. Rainbow Moonstone is your crystal, divine feminine, mystery, and wisdom. Pisces energy. That ain't Cancer, is it? No, that is Cancer energy. My apologies. It is Moonstone. Cancer's tied to the moon. So Moonstone and Scorpio energy. Crown chakra. I was about to say, I know. It's the same one. It just looked a little different. And solar plexus. So again, it's the same. And solar plexus. So a lot of y'all really need to chill on this. Could have a lot of sexual energy going on, and you might not even be having sex, but you're doing a lot of things sexually. Could be doing chronic masturbation, which ain't no good. Baby, you want the real thing. You don't want that little toy, because it's going to make you not only like feel like you don't need someone to give you that love and touch and care, but it's also going to desensitize you. And when you do get the real thing, it's not going to feel the same. It's going to be like, oh, my toy does it better. I don't believe in them things. I want the real thing. And that's my opinion, you know, but do what you do. Whatever works for you. If it's working for you and you like it, hey, but I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Know that they do desensitize you and they give off bad radiation. Is it EMF? Either way, they're giving off waves that's harming your body. So you might be coming right then and there, but in a few years, their radiation is going to take a toll on you, and that's not what you want. It's not what you want. So tell me about the past. Oh, you know what? My apologies. I got excited and put the other card down. Also, again, with this divine feminine energy, with the rainbow moonstone, what I'm picking up again is y'all really need to delve into, and all of this is having to do with emotions. This reading so far is really all about yourself and allowing, again, people who aren't for you to let them go or whatever, so that you can heal emotionally. So male or female, dive into your divine feminine energy and allow things to come to you. Women naturally attract things. Men do too, but men are more of action. They take action. They move in a forward direction and push momentum. Women tend to, their energy is more of a reserved, calm energy, to relax, to allow things to come to you. Because typically when you're dating, the man pursues the woman. The man is like, I don't care how much you like a man, if they don't want you, baby, you're not gonna be with them. So it doesn't matter what you're doing for them. If they don't want you, you're not gonna be with them. And of course it works both ways or whatever, but originally the man pursues the woman and not chase, pursue. Big difference. And I feel like a lot of y'all, men or women or whatever gender you whatever you identify as, pretty much you need to explore the mystery of the unknown. Again, allow this energy to come to you. Allow it to transmute the negative energy. And if you need to be emotional, if you need to cry, if you need to hug somebody, source those people out to where you can have a conversation, or you need a hug, or hug yourself. I know some of y'all don't have anyone that you trust, that you can talk to. Hug yourself. It's okay to do that. Talk to yourself. Talk to God. Write it down. Talk to source. Talk to your ancestors. They're there to listen to you, your angels, but you have to. And I guarantee you, when you do, every time I do, and I be like, and I just get that thought, look at your phone, I always see numbers. Either triplets, quadruplets, or I don't know what the 5 is, but I see 5s of numbers too. So, and it is always a reminder, like, oh, you are here, you are listening. I might not be able to see you, but it's like, okay, someone is assisting me. I'm being divinely guided. And a lot of you are being divinely guided. And your guides just want you to know that it's okay to feel emotional at this point. It's okay to, accept your feminine side and to express your feelings to people regardless of the outcome. Of course, compassionately, not to hurt people's feelings, but to not take it personal. Don't absorb the criticism, the hate, the negativity that might come from this person, or the abandonment, the ghosting, the rejection. Don't absorb that energy, because best believe you can, and some of you are absorbing it. And you know, it's just not gonna come out good for you. You could definitely develop sickness, be in your head all day, rashes. I know that's recently happening to me, and it's just like, oh, another level of psychic abilities. I can absorb criticism. That's great. But it allowed me to become aware, like, I can't take what people say personal. Like, and of course you work on it, but every so often it come in, and again, that commitment is being tested. Let's see if you really have evolved and passed and mastered this lesson of not taking things personal and getting rid of trauma. And it was just an eye-opener, like, oh, okay, I got a little bit more work to do, but I'm almost there. So that's how you gotta look at it. Be positive about it. What in the past, I'm gonna do past, future, present, and what my viewers cannot see. What in the past is it that's causing my viewers to be a little stagnant and moving forward? I sure appreciate it. Okay, y'all got a lot. The world. Realizing that some of y'all are not realizing that this is a lesson. That this is a lesson that you're going through. And some of y'all have. Y'all like, okay, I done went through the whole major arcana, if you know about it, and you like, okay, good, I'm almost to the finish line of me mastering my emotions, my feelings, my just self-mastery. Y'all are on this self-mastery journey, and some of y'all are unaware, some of y'all are, and you're realizing, yes, I'm almost to the end. So in the past, I feel like a lot of you are being awakened to the fact that this is something that everyone goes through, and it's up to you on whether you choose to keep moving forward with it, or you choose to repeat those lessons. Because best believe, oh, you can't get away from it, whether you believe in this stuff or not. You will repeat those lessons. People will keep coming to you with the same bullshit situations, whatever area is in, it'll keep coming to you until you realize, like, wait, this is why I keep getting the same thing, because I haven't accepted the lesson and I haven't mastered it yet. So it's all about self-mastery. Know that you're on a self-mastery journey for the ones who don't, and that it is something good that will come out of this. So we got the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. So some of you could have been, you know, just a little, some of you could have been bored with this situation because it's not giving you what you thought would come from it. It's not giving you the excitement. Some of you are feeling, in the past, was feeling unbothered or trying to run from it, like, this doesn't interest me, I'm good. Or I've also picked up that this is some of the people that were around you that caused you, they're completely uninterested in what your soul evolution and self-mastery journey, how it is. I feel like a lot of you want to be surrounded by people who are going through the same thing, so you don't feel alone. And of course, you're supposed to be secure with being alone. So I'm not saying, you know, but every so often, it's like, even with me, it's like, I want to find my soul tribe. I want to find people who like what I like, who've experienced what I like. So now you understand me on a whole different level, as opposed to someone who hasn't experienced what you've went through. It can be very, you know, frustrating, or you can feel like that this is a waste of time. I'm not going to continue to do this, but something has happened, so you've had an epiphany to where you realize, like, oh no, I got to make this decision. Because I see, like, on this 4 of Cups, you see how divine is giving her a gift and she's just completely uninterested. I feel like a lot of y'all, this divine gift has shown up in your life a few times, possibly 4 times. And now you're starting to catch on to it because you realize that, damn, I had a rainbow of happiness, sunshine, and abundance right here that divine has been giving me, but I've been completely ignoring it because of my own ignorance, fear, not being open. Other people is what I'm picking up most with this. This is other people. Just whenever you start talking, they get that little blank fluoride stare. And if you people watching, if y'all know what fluoride do, then congrats. If you think fluoride is good for you, I definitely recommend that you look up what fluoride does. And it completely, and for one, it shuts all your psychic abilities down. So every time you go to the dentist or use that little toothpaste and in the water, sink water, baby, is laced with fluoride so that you will stay the furthest away from spirituality as you possibly can. It was 43 when I said that. So no, they're trying to shut down your psychic abilities so that you will keep struggling in life, or you feel like that this is all life has to offer. And that's not the case. That's what I'm picking up in the past. So a lot of y'all are letting go of people who are just completely uninterested in this new journey that you're going to, because you're realizing they're not serving you. You've had to make that decision. And I feel like it's been really hard for you to make that decision. And you've went through a lot of things with these people or these situations, and you don't want to loosen that grip up. But Spirit is telling you, hey, you got to make a decision. It's coming to a point. If you don't make this decision, this is your livelihood being at stake. And I feel like a lot of y'all are picking that up. Like, if I don't make this decision, I'm going to allow these people or situations to completely bring me down. And that's not the route that I want to go in. So a lot of you have chosen to look on the brighter, lighter side of things, and you've chosen to go out into the world, to travel, to do what it is that you want to do. A lot of people you're attempting to, you've made the decision to move to another country just to start over, to have a new, fresh start. And a lot of people could have, put you down for that, or not supported you, or turned their back on you. And you're choosing yourself this time is what I'm picking up. You're deciding to choose yourself instead of listening to the naysayers and the fearful people. That's really what it is. They're fearful. And fear is what? False evidence appearing real. So if they allow that to consume their thoughts, then hey, that's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you, baby. And I feel like a lot of y'all are deciding to go in that route, because we got the Nine of Wands. This is a warrior card. This is one where you've been through so much, but you're deciding to not give up. You see how she has her wand on fire? That's letting me know y'all choosing to really delve into that Sag, Leo, Aries energy and really bring and light that fire, so people can realize, wait, I'm the right one to mess with. In other words, like, don't ever doubt me. Don't ever. That's what I pick up with that. Don't doubt me. I might have been through a lot, but at the same time, hey, I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to keep going, because I know that my future and my, my source energy, my ancestors, etc. got my back. So it might have been a little rough. You might have seen me fall down a few times, but hey, I'm here and I'm back. So that's what I'm picking up with that, with the Nine of Wands. All right, what is the present energy of my people watching this? I was talking about that Strength card earlier, and look how it just popped out. So, oh yeah, with the Cups energy could be have placements or dealing with someone with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, and the Wand energy, of course, is fire energy. Let me get one more. So we got the Strength card. So again, presently, you're really feeling in your element. You're really delving into that Leo energy and realizing just how strong you are. Because look at all the bullshit you've been through, all this stuff that people then put you through. And instead of being bitter, miserable, and just a dick, you've decided to, you know what? I'm not going to let that define me and who I am. I'm going to keep pushing forward and learn from these experiences that I've had, because I'm strong enough. I'm strong enough to do this. I got all the power inside of me to create my reality and to attract the individuals that I want. You're realizing that a lot of you are natural gifted healers, and these people that are around you, they're draining your energy, and you're not able to heal properly or heal other people properly, or you're trying to heal too many people at once, is what I'm picking up with this. Also, again, that sexual energy, this is a lustful card. It can be a lustful card as well. So again, a lot of you, your sexual energy could be really heightened at this time, and Spirit is saying, just make sure it's balanced. Be safe, make sure it's balanced, and make sure that it's for the right reasons. Don't just go out and you're having sex and it's just trying to fill that void. It's not gonna work. It's just gonna get you picking up other people's energies, like just like STDs exist. Sexually transmitted diseases, also spiritually transmitted diseases exist as well. So it really could just be throwing you off your balance, off spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, if you're out having sex with multiple people, or just the person that's just not right for you. So what I pick up from this is that's what's going on, and this Two of Pentacles is causing you to really be cognitive of, having that balance and equilibrium. You can't juggle everything all at once, or too many people, too many situations at once. You gotta take time to be calm, to sit and relax and be in your thoughts and think. Four of Cups is also a meditation card, so a lot of you can be doing a lot of meditating to get to this decision of realizing just how strong you are, and that you're going to have to make a choice and allow a balance to come in. And we got the Hierophant, Taurus energy, also earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we have the Hierophant, and Hierophant is all about religion, spirituality. So a lot of y'all are letting religion go, because if you really look up the word and then you look at what they did, if someone had to force religion upon your ancestors, then really think about that. Like, is this really good for me? So what? It was in the past. It was forced onto your ancestors, and DNA is passed along. So that trauma that they went through, accepting something that wasn't for them, that they didn't normally practice, that is in you too. And a lot of people who are, into religion, going to church, they're not happy. They're constantly sinning. They're constantly sinning, and going to church and feeling like you can just say sorry to God. It don't work like that. That's why you get bad karma. When you do, if you think you're going to treat people any kind of way or treat yourself any kind of way and just go in a little box and say, I'm sorry, you're an adult. That is not how life works. I'm sorry to wake you up, but that ain't how life works. But do your thing. Whoever's watching this, if that's what works for you, you do that. But I'm just speaking from a realist standpoint of view. You're an adult. That does not work in the adult world. Children do that. And unfortunately, religion really teaches you to be in a little box, to have a childlike mind that you can, of course, you can always make mistakes, but sometimes it's not a mistake. You're purposely, intently doing something. And you have no care in the world because you feel like you can just go apologize and not suffer any type of consequences or karma. Energy over trumps everything. You putting out that negative energy or that energy you know is wrong, what you think you're going to get? So a lot of y'all are starting to change how the way you think, your perspective. You're starting to be like, oh, snap. Let me check out his spirituality a little quick because I'm a lot happier. And you see how happy he is. A lot of y'all found that strength. Y'all getting back in balance. You getting things in place for you to go to the next level. You're getting your equilibrium. You're going out and grounding because that's what assists with balancing your equilibrium. And you're getting to a place of happiness. Look at how happy he look. Look at that. Ain't that where you want to be? I'm pretty sure that's where y'all want to be at. So just do the work. Put the effort in. You cannot manifest without effort. I was having that conversation with someone yesterday, and he was absolutely right. You cannot have manifestation without effort. It's even when you're manifesting, that's effort too, because you have to sit down and think about it and put your focus and intent in it. Some of you are at a place to where, and this is for future, some of you are at a place to where you're realizing that, again, like if I don't put in this meditation, if I don't treat my body right, if I don't get rid of people who are no longer serving me and these negative energies that are just draining me, then how am I ever going to be happy? And I feel like a lot of y'all are craving this happiness of just feeling free and abundant and liberated, as opposed to feeling shackled or like, you know, oh my God, if I do this, am I doing right by everybody? Am I like, why? Ask yourself, why would God ever want you to fear that, you know, why does Source want you to fear that energy? If Source loves you unconditionally, then why would he want you to, or she, why would that Source want you to fear? It just don't make sense to me. I'm not finna fear something that's in me, that's part of me. That means I'm fearing myself. And as crazy as it might sound, that fear will get stored into my DNA, into my psyche, and now I don't know if I can do that or if I can do this. You see how that fear, it'll turn into other things that you're completely unaware of, that's where it's stemming from. So, you know, it's a long story, just for another day. But that's what's coming through right now. Spirit wants you to know it's not, you don't have to fear Source. You don't have to fear God. God instilled that energy in you for a purpose, for you to use it and realize that you are just as powerful as that energy is. You're supposed to be, you know, you're multi-dimensional, especially people with melon. You're multi-dimensional. You can go into other dimensions. Don't limit yourself to thinking that this earthly world is just it and that you got to deal with these sucky ass people. That is not the case. There's 8 billion people out here from what they say. So know that you can find the people that you need to be around to get rid of. But you got to let this die off. You got to let it die off and be rebirthed. It's the only way out of this. 4 of Wands at the bottom. So it's time to celebrate in your future. 4 of Wands also could be, again, you had that new romantic cycle. So, of course, it's self-love. But for ones who have love coming in, who you're manifesting love, you're manifesting your twin flame, soulmate energy. 4 of Wands, that's what that is. Is, of course, fire sign card, Leo, Sag, Aries. But it's a time for celebration, for happy, you know, contracts that are about to be played out, for a new life, just a new way of thinking, a new perspective, and you're accepting yourself is what I'm getting from that. So in the future energy, Scorpio energy, death. Also 13 reduces down to 4, which is stability. So you have a few 2s, 2 4s. What else is this? A 9. 9 is about completing cycles. You got 2 9s. So hey baby, look them numbers up. Know that this is a cycle. You see how this death card, I love this death card because Red is also means freedom. So you see how when you let that old you go, that freedom, you get a sense of freedom, that light that's shining through. Remember, y'all being cracked open for your light to shine through, so that you can heal yourself and others, so that you can do what you came to do. Second card that came out, Ace of Wands, again another fire energy. So either you got heavy fire placements in here, or you just delving into that energy. You're allowing your third eye to awaken or whatever, and you're using your intuition. You're using that pineal gland. It's a transmitter. It transmits and transmutes different vibrations and frequencies, which is how you can pick up on certain energies without having to necessarily talk to a person. You can just pick up on it. Now, wouldn't you rather do that as opposed to going through the whole month, 2 months, or whatever, and you realize that this is not your person, or you don't need to keep them around because their energy's fucked up? I know I would. I need to know before so I can just go away. You ain't for me. Your energy's fucked up and you're not trying to fix it. And that be the thing. Most people don't want to fix their fucked up energy. They know it is, but they don't care. They don't want to fix it. Get rid of them because they ain't doing nothing but seeing you as an energy source, because you have that beautiful light shining so much. They're like, their little entities are like, ooh, yes. Dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't do that. But know that with this transformation that you're going through, this death card popped out perfectly. Know that, again, heightened intuition, a better way of thinking, a different perspective. Happiness is coming from this. The ability to manifest anything and everything that you want is coming from this old transformation. It's 4 5s when I said that. So yes, baby. No, and 5s is all about conflicts, challenges, justice. But no, so know that, you know, this might be a challenge. It could be a little conflicting, but know that you will get justice in return. So that's what I'm picking up with that. And then the last but not least, the Hermit card. So the Hermit is Virgo energy. So it's time for you to meditate more in the future. Don't stop your meditation routine. Do not stop that. Let me repeat. Don't stop your meditation routine, your yoga, whatever it is that you do to get yourself in a calm, peaceful place to heal and get your body back on track and right. Make sure that you stop those practices. Some of you need to chill and calm down, relax, to have that self-time. I feel like a lot of you in the past will realize that, yeah, it is better if I get rid of people that don't serve me in situations that don't serve me, so that I can really reflect inward. I feel like a lot of you need to go inward to, again, you see how she's like chill and calm. She's went inward because she was like, I need to find my light. I need my light to shine. That's why I'm not at my happiest, because my light's not shining. My light's been dimmed by this society telling me what I should and shouldn't do, as opposed to me following my own light. And when you follow your own light instead of, again, what people brainwash and program you to do, you get so much enlightenment and happiness from it. And again, know that you going through this transformation is going to bring so much enlightenment. And that's what you want. Enlightenment mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, abundantly. You will have so much enlightenment, and the world, this earth, won't seem so sucky. That's really what it comes down to. You will just be like, you'll see stuff for what it is instead of what you thought it was. And that's what I'm picking up with this energy. All right, we're almost at an hour. What can't you see? What is it that my viewers cannot see that they need to be aware and cognitive of? King of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Aquarius. And think about for a minute, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So you could be dealing with someone like that, or they could have placements in your chart. So don't be so hard on yourself. Open up your heart chakra. Delve into that masculine energy so that you can really overcome this trauma, this turmoil, this cycle, this experiences that you're going through. That's quite a bit. So we're going to do that again because that was a lot. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up. And again, you need to communicate. Okay. I guess I'll take these because, oh. How did I do that? I'm like, wait a minute, how did I do that? Yeah, I think the deck got messed up, or I flipped it a little too early. Spirit, can you guide me and let me know what is it, what else can they not see? What are they having a hard time communicating? So you could be dealing with Leo, Aries with this King of Wands. So you could be dealing with someone who's a little arrogant, or who comes off just a little too much and you don't want to necessarily communicate with them because you're fearing the outcome. Or you could just realize that, hey, I got this King of Swords, King of Wands energy in me. Or this is somebody coming towards you with this type of energy. Someone who is very successful. Okay, I'm going to stop there because, like I said, I don't want to keep this going. Five of Wands, you could be conflicted about this or could be a little skeptical for when this person does come in. But, okay, you got King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Wands. You could be dealing with 3 people that are all looking at you like, oh, this is wifey, this is hubby material. Because, again, there's no genders in tarot reading. But that's what I'm picking up is that this is someone who knows how to communicate. Someone who knows how to, I feel like y'all don't see this person coming at all. That's what I'm really getting from this. Someone who knows who's wealthy, who knows how to lead, which is very important, especially if you're a divine feminine. You want a divine masculine that can lead, that can think critically, can get you out of situations, that will not give up so easily and just stop and like, oh, that's it, we can't do it, I don't know what else to do. Ain't you the man? Aren't you supposed to be the problem solver and I'm here to assist you? I'm not saying I won't be there to assist you on problem solve things because I got my own way of thinking and problem solving. But when we come together and form this union, it's like, oh, bam, we a bad team together. We do not bad, but you know, the vibration that come off with it. But y'all get what I'm saying. We're a dope team. This is what we do. So that's what I'm picking up with that. But like I said, you can have 3 people. You guys are going to get yourself out of feeling unworthy or feeling like you're just not good enough or feeling abandoned or rejection. Don't be so guarded. That's what I'm picking up with this. Know that, you know, the universe is giving you someone. Either you have a few people, 3 people, or you have someone who is this wrapped all in one. And you might be a little hesitant because of the transformations you went through. It was 4 ones when I said that too. So y'all can be definitely very hesitant because you're like, wait, you seem a little too good to be true. Like, what's up with you? Let me read you. Let me see what's going on. And I feel like universe is just like, just allow it to come in, go with the flow. You know, don't be so skeptical because this is your person. You've put in the work to get someone who is not only ultra successful, but can manifest anything into their reality, who's very confident, someone that gets a lot of attention because, again, they're very successful. They look good physically. They're physically attractive. I feel like on every level, this is someone who will satisfy you on every level. So again, someone who is very wise, who has gotten rid of their old conditioned ways of thinking, and they're open to new possibilities because they're still just so confident. They know what to do. They know how to listen. They know how to communicate. They know how to, they are sending telepathic messages to someone that could be watching you from afar that you're completely unaware of. And I do feel like they're sending you telepathic messages or whatever. Because sometimes you could just go to some place and that person is there. They could be telling you, hey, I'm going to be here. Are you going to show up? And you could be dreaming about it. Pay attention to your dreams is what I'm picking up. Or you could just have an urge or a feeling to be like, I need to go here. And then you meet your person. It happens like that. It really does. It's, you know, spontaneous combustion. Stuff just happens. And then it's just like, ooh, this is what I've been waiting for. So that's what I'm getting with that. That's what you don't see coming. For my people who aren't looking for anyone, I feel like that you're just stepping. You don't see the transformation, the outcome of this transformation just yet because of that negative thinking of what things that have happened in the past to you. You're not seeing it yet. But what I get from this is that once you put in the work and the effort, that you're not only going to be a master manifester, but you're going to be, you know, financially abundant. You're going to gain so much wisdom. Look at all of these kings. Kings aren't a king for a reason. Some of them, you know, a little retarded from history, from what history shows, but some of them are very strategic, intelligent. They know how to lead, how to run, how to build foundation from the ground up and make it into a beautiful empire. And I feel like that's what y'all gonna do with y'all new founded future, bringing in this new energy and allowing that old self to die off. And not only that, you'll be able to communicate more efficiently, more effectively, and to process things a lot quicker, again, with your intuition heightening. So that's what I'm really picking up from this reading. And again, I know it's a little after an hour, but these are the messages that have been coming through. This is what y'all need for the full moon in Libra. If it resonates, of course, thank you. Let me know. If it don't, let me know. You know, just communicate with me. Put some stuff in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling. But let go of that negative thinking. What's on the bottom? Yeah. confliction. So know that you will get justice out of here. And you know, it might be a little challenges here and there, but baby, you got all the power inside of you that you need. You got everything inside of you that you need. I always say that, and I always will, because you have to constantly remind yourself that you're a lot stronger than what you have been told. You're a lot stronger and more powerful and more psychic and more able to create your reality than what's been fed to you. You create this reality. You're the only one. No matter how much you pray to God, if you don't put any momentum and energy behind it, it's not going to come true, or it's going to come at a really, really late timing. But know everything is divine timing. So know that, again, you will get that soulmate twin flame type energy coming in the near future. You just got to put in the work to fix yourself, so that don't you want to give your best version to your person? And likewise, don't you want them to come to you with the best version that they have to offer, so that y'all can start to really create and build an empire of happiness, love, finances, abundance, etc., etc. Y'all know the things I like to say. Don't you really want that? All right, I'm pretty sure you do. So that's all I got for y'all today. Again, this is Manifest Goddess 999. Peace, love, and light.